Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about Wish that just went public, and at the filming of this video, it went public on yesterday. Now, if you don't know what Wish is similar to like your eBay or like your AliExpress if you know anything about drop shipping. And Wish is one of those companies where people always complain like what the picture looks like and what actually happens. It's pretty funny, and it's, you know, we've all had our laughs with it, and if you've ever ordered from Wish, then you've definitely had your experience with it. However, the company is actually still making a lot of sales. But real quick, before we get into that, make sure that you like and subscribe. Feel free to stick around on this channel. We love to talk about money. We love to talk about investing. We like to show people how they can succeed from no matter wherever they are, whether they have money or if they don't have a lot of money. Anyways, guys, so back to Wish. Wish is one of those companies that, you know, people like to make fun of. However, you know, you might not have ordered from Wish, you know, recently, but they're still definitely having a lot of orders being filled every single day. So now this is an interesting stock because I put Wish in the category of, you know, like the Shopify's and the AliExpresses, because it's just like that. Because if you don't know, Wish is filled with different users that are all drop shipping and selling different things. Sometimes you may be actually buying something that actually comes from the potential seller that is actually, you know, on the platform, but a lot of times just a whole lot of drop shipping, and people use things like, man, I was about to tell y'all what people do with drop shipping, but I can't just give away everybody's secret. Maybe that's a video for another day, but on my business and marketing channel. But nevertheless, people use it just like that. So they're doing a lot of drop shipping. So that's why you'll see a lot of the same products, and they'll have different prices, and sometimes they'll have, you know, they're coming from different places. Now, interesting enough, a lot of people may say, well, you know, Wish, that's like a Chinese company or something like that, because a lot of people, when they order, it tends to come from overseas, but Wish was actually, you know, is actually headquartered in San Francisco, California, in America. And it was founded back in 2010. So it's been around for 10 years. So needless to say that the platform is doing fairly well for what they offer, because it's one of those platforms, like I said, like your AliExpress or like your Poshmark. So if you know anything about online selling, it's very similar to that, where like I could go on there, I could sign up for like a merchant account, and I could sell through their platform. Now they just IPO'd, and the IPO didn't do as well as I guess they were thinking it would do. However, the CEO and founder, he's actually now worth $1.9 billion. See, on my last video, I just told you about how when IPOs happen, somebody gets wealthy, or when a SPAC and a transition happens, there's somebody that's getting wealthy behind that. Everybody doesn't have that motive, but that's just what happened. So Wish has an array of products because of its users and what they put on there. So times like this, during the holidays, their sales are probably more than likely up because people are always looking for deals and looking to get things, you know, that might not cost a whole lot. Now, me and my wife's experience ordering from Wish has been like 75-25. We all like to joke about the things that wasn't right, but for the most part, you kind of get, you know, what it is that you're looking for. And some of the products might not be the best because, like I said, a lot of these things are being drop shipped. So Wish is definitely in that category of, you know, the whole online selling, online buying. It's one of those things that whether we like it or not, or whatever your complaints are, it's going to be around. Now with Wish, they actually came out and their stock has dropped since it came out. It's right around $20 a share right now at the recording of this video. And just on yesterday, they're around $25, $26 a share. So Wish isn't like your hot topic or hot stock like your Airbnb or your DoorDash that just came out and just doubled and tripled its price. But Wish, interesting enough, is in the same scenario. And by the way that we are starting to move and where we're starting to, you know, have this new normal or way things are, especially with online sales, Wish is along that category of companies that are constantly getting a lot of sales, to not just like a couple million, but to the tune of billions and billions of dollars is being generated through Wish. So putting Wish in that online sales category gives it a chance to be able to last for the long haul. It's already been around for 10 years. So now I don't know if Wish is necessarily a buy for me. Like I actually bought some shoes from Wish that was like $20, like these little mesh shoes, and you know, they did pretty good. Of course, the durability and the longevity goes with the wear of it, but for the time that I was wearing them, it was pretty comfortable and pretty cool. Didn't have any complaints. A lot of people asked me where I got it from. In this age of selling online and anything online sales, you're going to win regardless, just because of where you are. So I see Wish kind of being one of those companies that kind of floats around along the bottom, like your Poshmark or like your AliExpress, you know, where a lot of people may not really know about those things, but people who are in the online sales community, they know all about it. So at some point, we probably will see Wish stock tend to trend upwards. It may go down some more, but now the check marks for me with Wish, like, so will it be around for a while? Yes. Will it continue to make money? Yes. So if you watch sports, you'll see that Wish has sponsored, you know, and has been advertising and marketing and spent a lot of money to get in the face of the American people. So they do have a marketing plan, so that's another check. Now, where the big X mark comes in for me is where, because of some of the issues that they have with some of their products and people complain and things like that, that can make people say, you know what, I don't know if I want to buy anything from Wish, because last time I bought something, that one thing I bought, or I'm not too sure what's going to happen. And you know, if you order from Wish, it normally takes a pretty long time for things to get there for the most part. So that's where the X comes in, where there's a big concern as how will they handle those things, or if they're handling those things. I haven't read anything about how they're handling those things, because it's coming from, you know, different users and things like that. So they can't necessarily control, you know, the quality of what people are getting, you know, through the mail or anything like that. But maybe if they implemented some type of guidelines, which they may have already done, like to kind of, you know, give its users some type of warning. If you get a certain amount of complaints and things like that, we'll need to review or whatever, and you can lose your account or something like that. Now, in that regard, that's where the competition comes in, because people are more comfortable ordering from places like, you know, eBay or like your Amazons, you know, or even just AliExpress as a whole, like to just try to get products without having all the defects and all the issues that, you know, several people have gotten out of Wish. Like I said, for the most part, most of the products that are, you know, sent out or that people are getting, it's not a whole lot of problems with it. It's just knockoffs. However, but you do hear more about the issues with Wish when you order something and it's not right. And then the long shipping times. So compared to, you know, what we know to be the cream of the crop, you know, like an Amazon or eBay, you get your stuff relatively fast. But these are just some of my thoughts around Wish, you know, just is it a good investment or not, or will it make sense? And it depends on how they handle some of the issues that they have, in my opinion, as well as how they continue to market and how they continue to maybe make themselves more attractable for like merchants and for buyers. But I would love to hear what you think about Wish. So drop your thoughts in the comments, if you're buying it, if you're selling it, if you're staying away from it, or maybe you're trying to trade options because you think it's going to go down, or maybe trying to trade because you think it's going to go up. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have a good day. Feel free to like and subscribe, stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.